All right, I'm taking apart the Gardyn for the first time. So far so good. I used the Phillips head to remove the bags. It's right here, and right here. Once you remove that plastic cone, you need to take this apart. I know a lot of people have had issues with removing this, and yes, it's a pain in the butt. But what makes it easier is to have your needle nose pliers ready with you and gently grab it from here, of course not at the cutting part. Well, if you have just a straight needle nose, you'll just have those serrated teeth. So what you do is you just grab this, and just, you would grab this, and then you grab this, and you twist this back and forth, till they come off. I heard a lot of people had a lot of issues with this, but it's not as hard as you think. But the thing is, you don't want to reuse this over and over again, twisting that hose and grabbing it. So what we got was we got these. And yeah, these are compression fitters. If I can zoom in on the size of them. It says 1/4 fittings. They're compression fitters. So what they do is you just stick them on here, right, instead. And then so when these go in and you slip them on, then all you need to do is press this little thing right here that's popping up, press this with your finger, and it'll slide out. It's like a finger trap. But when you just pull on it, it won't come out. So let me demonstrate this. See, I stuck one on right there. See how it's all trapped on there right now, nice and sturdy. It's not coming out. But when you press your fingers along the edge here, see how that thing is popping up right there? See, it's popping up, trapping the hose. So if you squeeze along the side or use your 2 fingernails, I'm going to try to do this one-handedly. Squeeze this, squeeze those edges, and then, see, it just pops out. Now, is that a lot easier? Heck yeah. I'm sure a lot of people have done these already because I think we've seen it on Facebook, but that I don't know if there's a video specifically showing that. So now you could just stick this in and stick this in and clean up a snap instead of using these pieces of junk that will probably break or crack eventually. And then we bought a kit. It had like 20 of them, but all we need is 1, 2, 3, and that's all you need. And these will last pretty dang long time. Anyways, thanks for watching. All right, guys, these are a pain in the butt to take off. You see these guys right there? Those are things where you take off the clamp, so then you could completely disassemble this thing and pull out one side. The key, of course, I found it's easier to pull it off from the top side, where it loops and goes into here. And these guys, the technique that I found that worked best was to use a needle nose plier again and grab this fat part right here where I'm pinching. Then you see where the alligator clip is? Where you squeeze this and it'll clip around the hose. You want to use a decent flathead screwdriver and poke right there. Push down. So what you're doing, too bad I can only do this one-handedly. If I can just pinch this and show you folks an easy way. So you grab this. See how I have it grabbed like that? See, I would have grabbed that from here. I would grab that. Oh, I guess I could show you grabbing this. See, I would grab this. Not in the way of the alligator that you want to push through. And for those Gardyn owners, they know what I'm talking about. And then you would take the flathead, while you're holding onto this, you would take the flathead part of the screwdriver and push down right there on that side while holding it with your needle nose right there, and push with your flathead right here, and it'll just slip out and pop out. Don't do it too hard. And every one that I've done, they don't snap or break, so they're okay. I was thinking about going to the automotive shop and picking up some, like, what do you call it, those screw-on hose clamps, those stainless steel ones instead. Then you could just screw them on. It's a lot easier. I don't know how long these will last, but they're in good shape so far. So that's my technique for taking that. So then you can take all these apart and running them through the dishwasher and stuff instead of trying to partially clean them by screwing them apart. So it's a job, but you know, it's one of those hobby things.